I'm the underdog with the heroic heart. I'm Eric Jones Jr. I have to keep pushing for my kids. If I give up, what's that leave them with? Nothing. I have to understand that it's bigger than me. That it's not about me when I wake up and go to work. It's not about me when I read and educate myself. It's not about me when I'm practicing my speeches. It's not about me. It's about my family.
Hey, you're now tuned in to Underdog Talk. I'm your host, Eric Jones Jr., and I have conversations with successful underdogs. And today I have Rashad, is it Skinner?
Yeah, Rashad Skinner.
How's it going?
It's going good, bro. What about yourself?
It's going. As the last person, I see you have your coat on because here in Indiana, it is definitely got chilly just out the blue. I just don't understand. It couldn't wait. It couldn't have gave us a warning like a couple days. It just went cold. Like last week, literally 85. I'm at recess sweating. This week,
Yeah, the weather is bipolar here, man. I don't know what it is. We go through the 5 stages of seasons and in one week.
One week. One week. So I ask everybody a fun fact. What's a fun fact about you?
So one fun fact about me is that I'm really big on mental health, man. Like, it's just something about it. Definitely when it comes to black men, because I know a lot of black men don't take they self and they go and heal. Like, they ignore their feelings, and like in society right now, like it's ignored, but to an extent, like it really get hard for people, and I want more people to start going on their healing journeys because it can really help with their mental and the stuff that they do, and they can change their perspectives on different things,
So, a fun fact for me, I'm going to say 90% of the episodes, the clothes I have on is my own that I've come up with. So I would say that would be my fun fact. I have to come up with a new one every time, and I never like pre-think them. I'll be like, what can I say? Yeah. But yeah, so anytime you see me with probably some words on my shirt or a logo, I've done it. Let's get into
that's dope.
Conversation. You're only 20. Mm-hmm. You're young. What was life like as if you can remember, which it wasn't that long ago, but like before you was like a teenager, what was life like for you?
Oh man, that's deep. But life as a kid, man, it was amazing. I ain't had to worry about anything. Like, my feelings wasn't all the way there, so I wouldn't know what was going on around me. And I would be so happy, like just not a care in the world. Like, I'm going to the park, I'm going to different places. I'll be happy that my mom got me some, or just my dad going to my dad's house for the weekend. Just not worrying about rent, my goals, like where I want to be at in life, like not worrying about bills, not worrying about what job I'm gonna work, or how much this job paying, or how I'm gonna get to work, or it's just a lot of stuff. Like, coming into adult, like it's just a slap in the face. So I was like, wow, like they didn't teach us this in school, because the school don't teach us about life at all. They teach us about what YX plus B is. Like, we don't even use that no more. Like, it'd be so weird how they just push us out into this life, and some people are set on what they want to do when they get out of high school. But me, I wasn't set on what I would do. I was really lost. So I was confused. I was like, dang, like what do I really want to do? Like, I was going through all these different jobs, like wondered, like, is this something I want to do for the rest of my life? And like, it's no hate to people who do it because they love it, but me, like working a job that I hate, like I don't want it to like take a toll on me and my mental health, because I don't like when it's people around, like they know they got authority over you and they push it, like they enforce it on you, and like it's just they start being toxic, man. Then the workplace becomes toxic, bro. But like later into some year, like a year when I was in to the workforce and stuff, like I was like, I really don't like this. I think I'm gonna start becoming an entrepreneur. So I had started with a brand called RNS Kings. It was a clothing line. And I was working during the time, and I was like, I started working on that, and I started YouTube, and I started posting, editing from, I'll shoot a video, I'll edit it, and then I would post it, and then I'll post it on Instagram, get people engaged in it, and see what I'm doing, do public interviews and little vlogs and stuff like that. And I didn't have many people that knew me because I was always the quiet person in school, like, so I was very shy to talk to people, but it was always that small little circle of friends that I had that was really supporting me at that time. So it really took a lot for me because, like, it would be discouraging. I would post and not get as many views as I wanted to, so I'd be like, dang, like, is this even going to work out? Like, I should just stop this right now. And I did. That was the crazy part because it started messing with my mental, and like I was like, dang, like is this worth it? Like this is what I really want to do because at the time I didn't have a message or anything I wanted to show my supporters or the people that supported me. I didn't have a message behind my brand, behind myself. So I was like, there's no reason you should be doing this and you don't got a meaning behind it. Because if you just doing it just to do it, trying to get out of this, you won't love doing it. You feel me? So I was like, I gotta take some time to myself. So at that time, I was in like a toxic relationship, man. And like 1 year, she cheated, like, and then I had to like crazy, bro, like. I had to evaluate myself, bro. Like, dang, like, am I really this bad of a person, bro? Like, I was thinking to myself, bro, like, was I not showing enough love? Do I look good? Like, it was a whole bunch of insecurities just flowing on me. I was like, dang, bro, like, there's no way.
Hey, listen, that happens. That happened to me after my divorce. And it was like, because of the situation, it was like, two women involved. One was my ex-wife and one was the other. And they both like, we ain't messing with you. And it was like, wow, do I still got the juice? Like, am I not handsome anymore? Like, am I boring? Like, what's going on? And like you just said, it took that self-evaluation. And it's like, no, they're just them. Me and them didn't work out. Or you and that person didn't work out. It's not necessarily about you as a person, because sometimes we feel like it's us. And sometimes it is. In a relationship, it takes two people to fuck up. It ain't just one person. But it's more so of, how could I be better in my next relationship? Or how can I be better as a person? Maybe it was time. Maybe it was balance. Whatever it was, you try to be a better person. But I like what you were saying earlier, because you're not too much older than my oldest. Mm-hmm. And kids, y'all think life is sweet. It's like you got that, I ain't got no bills. My parents pay my cell phone. Then when you go to college and then when you hit life, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. This wasn't part of the plan. Bills? What is that? Why do I have to? Or even this, I don't know why this just came, chores. Like, as kids, and even when I was a kid, we don't look at chores as, this is what you have to do as an adult. Right. Like, to keep your crib clean, you got to do the chores. Or if you're a dude, if you want a young lady to come over, you got to have that crib clean. If you don't have that crib clean, she going to be like, she might stay. She ain't coming back. No, and the same thing with a chick. Like, don't have no dirty crib and have me coming over. I'm going to be like, all right, let me evaluate it. If it ain't shaking how I want, I'm definitely, hey, bro, call me. Yeah, text my bro, call me. I need to get up out of here.
Why is the roach on the food?
Yeah. Wait, I thought you said your kids was gone. Why? Yeah. Wait, they ain't sleep. And it's all kind of stuff. But those are things that we learn as a kid. And even though you're only 20, you still learning from being a kid as in realizing why your parents had you do stuff.
Right.
And I think a lot of that comes along as trial and error. Like you said, you went to the job. Nah, this ain't for me. And back when I was your age, it's no, you got to go to a job or go to school.
Right.
It's no other really option. But now you have the opportunity to be an entrepreneur. You have the opportunity to film yourself and make money off of it because times is different. Like, bruh, there was no computers when I was your age, a kid. When I asked you about before teenage, there wasn't no computers. The way your mama left you a message, she wrote it on a piece of paper or the back of a mail and told you what needed to be done. If it wasn't done by the time she got home, you was in trouble. Now they can text. Now they can got the location. Now it's like it's all different kinds of stuff. So with having technology at the palm of your hands, do you see it as a positive or a negative? More of a positive or more of a negative? I ain't gonna, because it's gonna be both. But which one do you see it being more with technology, with your age group, younger, maybe a little older?
I'm not gonna lie, that's a hard question because it's a whole bunch of positives and negatives to it. Because when it comes to social media, a whole bunch of people take social media and they look at other people's lives and like they be like, dang, I wish I was like that, and dang, I wish I had this, that, I wish I was doing that, I wish I was this at the point in my life. People be comparing themselves to people on social media, and it goes for bodies too. Like the females, you know, they see a girl with a fat ass and they be like, oh yeah, I'm about to get a BBL like them, or you feel me? Like,
you ain't even, I don't mean to cut you off, but girls your age, listen, y'all ain't even grown yet. Your body ain't even developed yet. What do you need a BBL for? Eat you some more food. That's it. Just eat you some more food. Get a little older. But go ahead. Yeah.
But like I be telling people, comparison is the thief of joy, man. Like people be taking that over their heads, but I be trying to tell them, I want them to really take a break from their phone for like at least go a month without your phone for just because, and you'll see a good difference on it, man. Like,
sir, a month?
Yes,
a month. Listen,
like from social media.
From social media.
From social media.
Okay, and that's where, like you just said, it's almost, social media is a gift and a curse, because if you're someone like me, got the podcast, speak, or you're trying to be an influencer, you have to post. But it's like post and get off. It's hard. It's like you post, you might scroll, because sometimes I go and I'm seeing what other people post to like get ideas or see what topics are. And then you might go and you look at something, and then here go a woman, then you get to clicking, then you clicking, and then you're on there for 30 minutes, an hour, and you're like, dang, what was I supposed to be doing? Or you get in the habit of checking your notifications. I try not to, but it's a habit. But I notice, like, when I don't, I like waking up to seeing all the stuff, but then it's like I missed it, because it's like you got to engage. Like, social media is like, it ain't just posting and leaving it on there. No, it's not. It's you actually have to engage. You actually have to do stuff. And that's where, if you're a person that lets that comparison get to you, you screwed. Because you're gonna be like, oh, look at little Johnny, look at them, look at her over there, she got that business. But like I said when I was recording the episode before, it take time.
Yeah, definitely. Patience is key.
Even people, because I be looking at people with podcasts, and I'm like, how the fuck they get? How are they popular? Because they already had a name. They already had a name. Like the biggest podcast in Napa is Jeff T. He's from Nap. He here. Everybody know him. He hooped. Now he bringing people in. So it's like, I can't really compete on that level of the name, but I can compete with the podcast by keep pushing and keep being consistent and learning and getting better guests and doing this and doing that. And it's like, oh, okay, I can't look at it because he just started and he up here. It's because he got a name already. Sometimes you don't have a name, and when you don't have a name here in Indianapolis, Ooh, Lord.
Hey.
Listen, and I get the people that got the name. Listen, you don't understand. It's crazy because I grew up in Nap as an adult, but I ain't go to high school with nobody. I ain't got no cliques, none of that. And it's like I'm doing stuff. It's like people don't rock with you because they don't know who you are.
Right.
But that's why I was just telling you, get in the rooms. You got to get in them rooms. So YouTube, YouTube wasn't even like that big of a thing when I was a kid, but YouTube is a thing for you. For not you, this generation, for the world, period. Because you can go to YouTube University and be all right in life. So, what is YouTube used for y'all generation? Because I feel like you a little older than my daughter, but y'all's kids are similar. Like, what do you guys look at YouTube for? As don't look at it as what you do. I'm talking about looking as like from the outside looking in. What do you guys use YouTube for?
So usually people use it for their entertainment or like to get information or do research on somebody or, listen to music or like Drake just dropped his new album. Oh, let me go listen to this or something like that. Because YouTube now, it is all about entertainment. So people don't know, but like half of the stuff be like set up from the get go. Like it be all acted out.
Yep.
So it's really like another TV basically. People just engage with it more. It's couples. Like people will look at the couples and be like, "Oh, they couple goes. I wanna be like them. When I get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you feel me?" Or people will look at people that's doing amazing in clothing brand and teaching them the pre-order method or how to drop or how to get their marketing out there, or it's somebody that's just traveling the world and they look at them like, dang, like I want to do that. I want to travel to Italy. I want to travel to Paris, or is somebody that's just like motivational and it keeps them going. Like they do like engage in cinematic visuals on something random and they're just talking and their voice is so soothing and stuff like that, So basically YouTube just used for TV basically a lot.
It's just different. Because the reason I ask is because I be trying to figure out for the younger kid, like younger generation, like what videos to put out for them to get, because I'm entertaining, I would say, but to y'all generation, I'm like the uncle. I'm like a dad, so it's like I get it, but I always try to figure out because my son, I just don't. And now it makes sense as entertainment. It's different TV, but it's like, why are you watching this? Like, what is this? And that's why, like, asking a younger person that's into YouTube, into social media, those questions, because for us that are older, we want to be able to touch you guys in a certain way. Because do you watch Gilly and Wallow?
No.
So Gilly was, dang, you don't know Gilly. So Gilly was a rapper. He was pretty good. He from Philly. He bounced around. He's really known for writing for Lil Wayne. It's kind of we don't know. Kind of we think so. It probably would happen. It was early in Wayne's career. But anyway, that's what he wasn't known for. But he's a rapper. Wallow is his cousin. Went to jail for 20 years. Got out and they got a podcast. And so for them, they talking to the hood kids going through that. So I'm from the hood, but not a hood nigga. So it's like I don't really talk about certain stuff that I never done or I wasn't around. So it's like I was around, so I want to figure out how to talk to those kids that was around but wasn't dealing with it. So that, asking certain questions of why y'all watch or who. So who are, for your age group, big influencers that you guys are on? That you like, okay, I'm listening to them, that I know them.
As in like music people or
no, like in social media, like in the social media form, like, or YouTube, like who is the big people for you guys to watch? Because I know for like younger generation, it's like Mr. Beast, CJ So Cool, Those like.
I
Who is
mean,
like y'all? So who do y'all like watch, or do y'all watch entertainers?
so Mr. Beast for sure. Mr. Beast for sure. So AMP and like Castanet, Duke Dennis, all of them, they kind of got a wide range of them. And Mr. Beast, it's this dude named Quan. He owned like he lived in ATL, like he owned like a whole bunch of cars, and he got a successful clothing brand. So a lot of people look up to him and be like, "Oh, dang, that's what he doing." That's why it's a whole bunch of people like. I mean, it's probably ain't why they started clothing brands, but it's a lot more people doing clothing brands now. Like,
Because it's easier.
yeah, like even before, like I didn't know this many people that have so many clothing brands. Like, it's so many people that do clothing brands now, and it's crazy. And it be like a whole bunch of different messages and all of that. Like they clothes really be dope. But yeah, Castanet, AMP, that's a whole group. So Mr. Beast for sure. Um, I really this dude named Deshae Frost, DDG. Um, that's all who I know for sure.
So with those different people, because you named off several different people, what? So the one guy you named, he got the cars. So what about the other people is attractive to you guys? Like what attracts you to them? Is it the fame and the possibility of getting there, or is it like they're just really entertainment and it's something to watch?
So on Mr. Beast, like he's really inspiring. I ain't gonna lie. Like he went because he has all his old videos.
Mm-hmm.
So like he came from the ground up, getting brand deals, from handing out money to strangers, from just building his name from his own brand, and it's like crazy how far he came. And it's like I look at his videos, I'd be like, dang, like that can really be me if I don't give up. Cause he never gave up, no matter what. Like he always posted videos, even if it was crazy. Like he had so many crazy projects. Like he giving away like a whole car lot of free cars. Like he would literally hand them out. I'd be like, dang, like I want to be able to help people like that one day. Like, and it's not just that one channel he has. Like he has a philosophy channel. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if it's I don't know. But like he has like an organization, like a nonprofit organization where he travels the world. Like he donates to um, different programs, and like he grew like I think 10,000 trees over in the Amazon. I think like
So he really does stuff because
hmm
from an older person, you see the tricks and all that stuff. So you don't. So I get it. I guess it's more so like with us and maybe music because our music choices are totally different. Just how you actually get to know the person because a lot of the young rappers that I listen to I watched the interview. I didn't just I give anybody a try. I give you got 2 minutes maybe. And after that, it's like I don't really know. But getting to know someone deeper than what the media shows, that makes sense.
yeah.
So,
Because they don't show the down part of what's past social media. Like they could have been working 2 to 3 years constantly, not getting views, not getting no support, nobody knowing them. Then out the blue, they start coming up. And then boom, everybody noticing them. But they didn't know all them nights. Dude was crying and struggling, trying to figure out what his next video was gonna be that was gonna grab every attention. They didn't know the long nights, the sleepless nights, waking up, editing, trying to get this right, trying to get the audio right, buying all the equipment. They didn't see that because they only gonna see the come up.
yeah.
That's
And I
the big
think
part.
a lot of social media influencers, if you showed that part, that would help. I think that would help the younger generation of, oh shit,
Yeah.
dang, you had to go through that, because I do that for most of the time. But to be honest, all my videos I be posting, I be about me and my life. I be talking to me. So like people be like, man, I can relate. I know, because you dealing with what I'm dealing with.
Right.
Like I figured it out. Like don't go outside of who you are. Like be you, and there's people in the world that's going to attract to you. So just be yourself. And like you said, because I remember I started off in the basement. And you could tell it was a basement. And like now I'm in the studio, nice cameras, lights, mics, and it's like people ain't gonna remember them, but I remember them days.
Right.
I remember it was cold down there, and you had to get the lighting right. You got to get a lamp and take the thing off there and put it and make sure you got all that. And really, those are the fun times. The learning where you fuck up on a video and got to go back and edit it, or I always got the laptop because the camera. I don't got the person that I have couldn't be here today, so it's like if I didn't have this, who knows? I don't know what's going on. It just don't look like it's doing nothing. So, but we still got the episode rolling because you gotta always make sure you're prepared.
Right.
Because if you're not prepared, then that's your fault. It ain't nobody else's. So you 20, you got a YouTube following, you speak about mental health. So a lot of young people ain't speaking about mental health. A lot of us adults ain't speaking about mental health. I know at 20 I wasn't thinking about, I didn't know about nobody mental health. Like it was just wake up the next day, do better than I did the day before, try to get whatever money or whatever was going on, I was trying to get that.
Right.
So being 20, like what made you want to have an importance of mental health at a young age? Because for black men, it's tough. So at your young age, what made you like, this something I need to work on? What triggered it? Was it a man you had in your life? Was it your mom? Was it just life?
Cause it really started in middle school, like, cause dealing with bullying and getting teased all the time, and cause people didn't know a living situation or something like that, or so it all started in middle school. I would be getting bullied, getting called fat, etc. Like, so it would build from there. Like I know this get deep, like, but in middle school, I tried to take my own life, bro. Like, cause people, like, even a teacher, bro, like, it was bad. Like I don't even like remembering it, but I healed from it. Like I'd be like, I forgive you, cause you feel me. You didn't understand what I was going through. Like, and I truly forgive you, because that was your first instinct, like, because they might have been going through something at home, and you feel me, they tried to take it out on me. So I'm going to always forgive somebody that did me bad or did me dirty, you feel me, because I knew, I don't know, it's either I'm delusional or they, like, it really wasn't their intentions on hurting me. You never know with people now, because some people are just so filled with so much hate and haven't dealt with that trauma and haven't healed. That's what I'm saying. Like, so much things that people do and they probably don't even mean to, comes from a whole bunch of trauma they've been through they didn't heal properly with, or they didn't, like, wasn't aware, and they didn't take accountability on what they doing. But, like, moving from middle school to high school, being bullied 24/7, and just going through a whole bunch of mixed emotions, like, because I was like, bro, like, why? Why do I get bullied so much? Like, I would literally be trying to work out so I didn't get called fat anymore. Like, I'll be trying to, get clear skin, all of the little small insecurities or something like that. And, like, it wasn't just insecurities. It was just, like, me growing up. I couldn't explain my depression. Like, I would just have some days, like, I would just be sad. I would be sad and I wouldn't know why. and I would be like trying to pull myself out of that space because I don't like feeling sad because I'm usually the happy person, making other people laugh, and like being the happiest person in the room, being the person that's making everybody laugh. You got to check on that person because at home they always trying to make somebody laugh, try to make somebody happy, but when they get home, they be feeling, they be deep in their thoughts, they be feeling alone and I just check up on your people that really feel like that because they want to make other people feel happy so they can feel happy themselves. Because because I got a big genuine heart and whatever I do it from the careness out of my heart. You feel me? And my having a big heart, it really gets you hurt, but it makes you learn a lot about people and it makes you learn a lot of lessons on who you give your love to or who you give your advice to or who you give your wisdom to because they could turn around and just stab you in your back, so growing up from like having suicidal thoughts and going through depression and I was like that 1 year relationship I got cheated on, like it woke me up, like it just snapped. It was like, bro, like I need to start taking my mental toll because when I love somebody, I love hard, so I go all the way in. So that would really start messing with my mental health and be like, dang, like you cheated on me, bro. Like what? Like after all of this, and then you feel me coming together. So one, I had started my healing journey. I think like 2 years ago. I'm still on it because your healing journey,
I don't stop.
whew, nah, it ain't never gonna stop. It's constant lessons, constant character development. So, I'm still going through my healing journey, but when I was first going through it, like some sometimes I would just be like in my room, I would be thinking like, what triggers this emotion, or what could I do? Like, cause some of the stuff I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect because I know some of the stuff that I did or that I did to people, like I'd be like, yeah, that was very toxic. You should have never done that, So I had to self evaluate on. You gotta always self evaluate yourself, be aware of what you doing, and take accountability and be like, okay, I'm gonna work on that, and like, so I did that. I've been doing that for some years now, and I've been like being more positive when it comes to everything around me. So I usually like Mondays. People be like, "Oh, they hate Mondays." Like now, I'm like, okay, it's a new week. Let's get started. Let's get to it. New opportunities, new goals, new people to talk to, new all that. So I would look at stuff more on the positive side more than the negative side that I used to do. Because when it came to always looking at something negative, like I know that I would be like putting a bad perspective out on people, or on what the situation was. So I always tend to bring the positive out of any situation we in. Like some could break right now. I'd be like, okay, let's just let's just calm down. You feel
Let's
me?
knock
Let's
on
get
wood. Let's knock on wood.
yeah. Yeah, like be like, all right, so let's get to the bottom of it. We can try and figure something out. But yeah, I just tend to look at the positive in things, a better perspective on life now. So
That's how I am. You sound a lot. Are you a Taurus? Okay, you
I'm a
sound.
Cancer.
I don't know what month is that.
June.
Okay, so that's close, I guess. But you a lot of stuff you were saying sound like me because I'm a positive person. Like it took a long time to get there, but I look at the positive. Even when a negative like comes to you, like first it's like I know the positive gonna happen, or it's like I know God got it. Like it's just something about thinking positive, even when stuff happens. Like I could be like, man, oh, the camera stopped. Let me just stop this. No, I'm keep rolling. We sitting here, we having a conversation. Boom, like it could be raining. Oh, I ain't got a jacket. Well, let me figure out how I can cover my head. Whatever it is. But what I like that you said was, because I went through the same thing. I tried to commit suicide when I was a kid because I got bullied, and I'm like, nah, I ain't about to keep getting bullied. I start roasting back, like, oh, y'all got jokes, I got jokes too, and I think a lot of people stop bullying. I mean, I had bullies all the way. I say not really much in high school, but middle school probably the end part where I can remember. I remember one dude, he made me cry, and it was like, and I look back, I was like, why the fuck was you crying? He didn't even say. I mean, the joke was funny. It was a good one, but it's like it shouldn't even stuck to you like that. And so I know the bullying, like how it feels. I ain't work out. I'm like, nah, I don't need to work out. Just I did fight sometimes because I was like, bruh, you too close. If you close enough where I can touch you and I can put my hands, you're a little too close. So I just wasn't going in the sense of I'm gonna stand up for myself. Whatever that looks like, I'm gonna stand up for myself. And once I got to that point, it was like, all right, I know that you can't stop me and you bleed the same way I bleed.
Right.
And when you realize people bleed the same way you bleed, or like you said, those people that are bullying, they getting bullied. Yeah. Or they going through something at home, so they trying to take it out. And as an adult now, I understand it, or I see it with kids. It's like, bro, you're not about to bully. What's going on with you? And having those conversations with other people and counseling and stuff of that sort definitely helps. And a breakup can definitely wake you up. Yeah, it definitely can wake you up on either side, because I'm sure for my ex-wife, it was a wake-up call for her. It was a wake-up call for me. It was a wake-up call when anybody break up, because you kind of like, well, why? What did I do? What was going on with me?
Whole self-evaluation.
Yeah. And sometimes people don't, though, because some people jump from relationship to relationship, and they don't fix that. They don't fix what's wrong. I ain't been in a relationship in like 5 to 6 years, because the first year I was like, oh shit, damn, life is different. Then it was like, let me work on myself, and then it's like I ain't gotta accept just any old body bullshit.
Right.
And I think as you come off of, it don't have to be a relationship. It could be a loss. It could be a job loss. Whatever, something that can be painful. You gotta learn from it and not to do whatever was done to make it seem like a loss.
Right.
And so times is different. When I grew up, therapy, hell no. You don't tell nobody nothing. But you're a younger generation. What are your thoughts on therapy?
So me personally, I never been to therapy, so I don't even know. But people say it's good that you should start going to therapy because it really helps you. But from my perspective, I've never been to therapy, so I really can't speak on that. I've really been thinking about it, but then again, I'm like, are they really just here to do their job, or like, do they really care? You feel me? Like, so I'd be like, I don't know, like it's just a thing that just go back and forth when I really think about therapy. So I really can't speak on
There's
that.
people that think like you. There's people that think like what I said. Like, I ain't telling nobody. But you will go, not you personally, but people will go. People will go to social media. And that's their therapist.
Yeah.
People will go to their cousin, their friend, their yes man, and that's their therapy. And you never get nothing solved. So I went to therapy. I haven't been in a while, but when I first went, it helped. Because it helped bring up that trauma of why certain stuff happened back in my heyday when I was younger that affected me now. And it's like, oh, I get it. And it's, you really talking. They listening. You really helping yourself. It's just, they going to give you a couple tips. And it really works. Like, I loved it. Like, I ain't going to say it's the reason I got my divorce, but it's the reason why I found who I needed to be. In the midst of chaotic stuff going on in my house, it was like, this ain't you.
Right.
This not you. You depressed. You have an anxiety attack. What's the hell going on with you? And it was like, oh, I can't be myself. And I think sometimes we'll let a person or family members allow us to think being ourselves is wrong.
Right.
Being me is cool as fuck. being me is dope as hell. I don't care what nobody else got to say. And I think that's where, when you get bullied, those words affect you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Right.
Like, that's what you really want to say, but you can't say that, especially, me. I'm a teacher, so I work with kids, and some kids like to have jokes, and I know this ain't the best joke, but I'll be like, man, your mama like it.
No.
I don't ever say that. I don't never say that. I never do. But I be wanting to say that, like, your mama like it. Like, quit playing with me, boy. Like,
kids these days be ruthless too. They do not care.
Let me say that. Somebody gonna get it on video. It's gonna be the worst 30 seconds of my life. Me telling him, your mama like it, your grandma like it, and your TT like it. And they gonna be like, oh, Mr. Jones, you can't say that. Why? He was sitting here talking about me.
No,
he was on my head, and he was saying some stuff. If I was weak-minded, it would have tore me up. But because I'm an adult, I'm supposed to just let little John say some joke. No. And that's how I think. That's how you gotta look at bullies. Mm-hmm. Say something crazy back to them.
Yeah. Now,
but I don't know now because people shoot. They don't really fight. Like back in my day, you was fighting. You could like me and you could been cool. Had some animosity, had a bad week, we gonna fight. Next week we cool.
Right.
Now you can't fight nobody, y'all shooting. And y'all can't shoot, so stop shooting. Learn how to swing your hands. Hands and feet will help you out. But if you ain't got the hands and feet part, like, I think everybody should know how to fight just because of what me and you went through of the bullying. Not saying fighting is right, but you gotta let somebody know who is you. If you don't move around, and that's part of mental health, and people take that as, why would you say that? Because you need to be able to tell somebody, move around. Right. You need to tell somebody, get up out my face. You need to tell life, because life will bully you. Life will punch you in your gut. Life will hit you in your nuts. Life fight dirty. And you got to be able to stand up to life. And that's why I love that you already on mental health. That's going to help you down the street. Because if I would have worked on my mental health in my 20s, I wouldn't be as cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in my 30s. And it's real because it's trauma from when we was kids. And this might not nothing happen in the house. It's just stuff you saw, stuff you was around. And it's like, dang, how can I be better in life? And it's your mental health. And a lot of young kids need to work on that. Like, so we're not going to go into the tips just yet, but what would you suggest, or some ideas for younger, so you're 20, so kid 10 years younger than you, 10 and under, what would you suggest them do, or for a parent to have help them do with mental health?
If you like way younger than me, I would say if you feel in some type of way and you can't go to your parents, and because coming to your parents about depression or feeling some type of way, because I know it would be one time where like I would come to my parents or be like, and they throw it back in my face like, you got a roof over your head, your bills are paid,
Hey, I'm a parent. Hey, I know what they're talking about.
Like, why are you depressed? You have nothing to be depressed about. But like, it's some things like. And that would like make a kid not come to their parents about anything because they'll feel judged. But if you can't go to a parent or something, I would buy a journal, write how you feeling down, write out your feelings or find some creative way to speak out your feelings. Like, I know a lot of younger people, they do music or they write their feelings through music. Writing, I write through poetry, little poetry, or you could draw. You could draw out your feelings, art, show it through your art, But if you ever are feeling like that, or you have anybody close, talk to them, vent. It's good to speak to God about it, Talk to God, because God always listens to you. It might not be then and there where you don't start to see it, but He's always listening. And you just got to trust Him and trust in His plan. he will always be there for you no matter what. So I think that's what they should do. Just
Yeah,
journal a lot.
I love that because more so for like younger kids, I think writing and drawing, because I see a lot of kids that are very artistic and they fire,
Yeah.
but somebody might crush it. Why are you doing that? It's like, okay, they done with their work. Let them do that. Like, I'm gonna let you draw or I'm gonna let you do whatever because you could be the next Picasso, but because I'm the teacher and I told you not to, I crushed your dream.
Right.
So you had said something about rapping. I get it, but some of y'all stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Because I think it seems like a lot of people associate negative with rap and hip hop. It's not. Like, everybody don't gotta shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You ain't gotta. How you 9? What ops do you have?
No.
I mean, and I get it though. There's kids that are in areas that really go through real life stuff and gotta have that thing on them. But some of you kids got good both parents.
Mhm.
You live in a nice house. Somebody comes and cuts your grass for you. You don't have to do it, but you want to talk about all this extra stuff. It's not cool. Like, the streets ain't cool. The streets ain't for you. So stop acting like it, because we see a lot of times, oh, such and such a rapper, and then he dead. Well, did you hear his lyrics?
Right. Dissing the dead, all that.
Oh, that goofy. Like, J. Cole is the GOAT to me.
Dope.
Because he talk about everything. He's the kid that was in the hood, that saw the hood stuff, did a little dabbled in here, but can talk about it. You ain't got to be the shooter. You ain't got to be the person that got shot. Being shot ain't cool. Like, shooting somebody just to shoot somebody ain't cool. Like, we got to stop that. So y'all that rap, think of something else.
Right.
Stop with, because you sound like everybody else. And the women rappers, we get it. Your booty hole brown. We get it. But
Twerking on the head license.
But y'all forget, those that rap, there's kids that watch you. There's younger people. You used to look up to your favorite rappers. So you're a favorite rapper now. Change it up. Because this stuff, right, that come out, I don't know. I'm not out of the loop, but I'm going to stick to my era. I'm almost at the age of stick to my era.
You don't mess with the music? You don't got a favorite song today?
I would say my favorite song is March Madness by Lil Baby. Lil Baby, I fuck with Lil Baby. That's my guy. And my daughter put me on him. It's funny. Lil Durk, I fuck with Lil Durk. I didn't for a long time. Because he used to whine. And I'm like, my bro used to play him. And I'm like, bro, what is this? But I mess with him. So I would say Lil Baby, because Durk been out a decade or more. So Lil Baby is my favorite newest artist in the last 5 years. Toby, in the Wick Way, he's definitely up there. And I would say that's it when it comes to them with like young rappers. Like, I listen to Nardo Wick and some people. I got some songs, Rob 49. I got a couple of songs that turn me up, but if I'm going somewhere, nah, they ain't getting played.
What about Sexy Red? A lot of dudes been messing with her. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
Sexy Red.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all I know. Like, I'm not a big fan. I'm not, and it's hard when as a person that grew up on Lauryn Hill as the highlight for women, or I still got MC Light, or you had Queen Latifah, you had Missy, you had Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim, but it was a wide range of women in hip hop that wasn't talking about shaking their booty and pussy popping and all that every other, like, so the last female rap artist album I listened to was an early Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Nicki got some substance to her, but
no,
I ain't really Sexy Red got to come out with something different. Young M.A. was cool, but she was like, all right, you a little, yeah. So, it's hard. It's hard for me. You got to be lyrical. Mm-hmm. I'm a lyrical person. The beat, fire, I can get amped up on it, but when I'm really listening, if it ain't lyrics, if it ain't got some substance, I'm not fucking with it. That's just me.
That's valid.
Like, and I've been like that because I didn't like West Coast rappers. I like all East Coast. That's lyrical. Then the game kind of changed that for me. Then Nipsey changed it, but no, I don't really. So, yeah, we talking about music. I don't want to keep talking about y'all horrible music. So, you're younger. You're 20. Who is that's not of your genre, age group of rappers? Who is your top 3 rappers from back in the day? If you can go back in the day.
Back in the day, I definitely say Tupac.
Okay.
Tupac. I forgot this dude's name. He sing.
It's bad out here, y'all. My youngin' here ain't. Okay, so I'm gonna name off some people, and you tell me. Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah, Jay-Z, yeah.
Common.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh.
Who is that?
You would probably know him more so for dating Tiffany Haddish, Serena Williams. He's like a bald head. He's an actor too.
I don't know who that
Nas.
is.
I'm sorry.
Nas. I know who he is, but I don't know what he's singing.
T.I.
valid.
Jeezy.
He valid too. Lil Boosie valid too.
Well, Paul Wall.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who that is.
Paul Wall. Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on.
I don't know who that is.
Hold on. We gotta hold on now. Because Paul Wall. Now I could probably understand why Common is a lyrical Lauryn Hill kind of guy. So you don't. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I heard that song before.
Okay, Paul Wall. Okay, or Drive Slow. What about old Kanye West?
Oh, top tier. I'm not gonna lie. Top tier.
Okay, let me think of somebody that ain't really. What about Ludacris?
I ain't gonna lie. He got a lot of hits.
Okay, what about Nelly?
I don't know.
Lord help.
I don't know.
Nelly started a lot of what young people got going. So who's your top 3 that you would say is your top 3?
Definitely, since you named them, Kanye going top first.
Okay.
Tupac.
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh, now?
Yeah, your people that whatever. I ain't gonna call it trash, but that stuff.
So now I don't listen to as much rap. I'm more on the R&B side.
Trying to get them draws, ladies.
Nah,
you listen to the R&B. That's gonna get you somewhere. But my bad.
Right.
Yeah,
I listen to somebody named 6 Lat, Giveon.
I've heard of him.
And Brent Fayez.
I've heard of them. That's the thing. Y'all R&B is so different. It's so toxic. It's like but R&B is toxic in a sense because if you ain't going through something, you ain't got nothing to put out. Mm-hmm. But what about Chris Breezy?
Chris Brown fell off. I'm not going.
Oh my gosh.
He fell.
Nah.
I don't know if it's that they play his music constantly on the radio
or the radio station here in Indianapolis will play shit out the wazoo.
Yeah.
So that's I like that. What about Trey Songz? Usher.
I mean, Not like you talking about now.
Yeah, like
overall.
overall, like y'all playing
Yeah,
them in the
yeah,
rotation.
yeah. I'll put them in. Yeah, they definitely get in the rotation. You know, a few little songs in there.
Okay.
Then and there. You know,
Okay.
they old songs, but you feel me? They
Okay.
definitely.
So before we like kind of, I get to, I'm on the because I feel like we haven't. I'm like the old head talking to the young head. This conversation we've had. So, do you watch sports?
Nah, not really.
What are you into?
So right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even figured that out for myself. I'm still trying to find my hobbies that I enjoy doing. So,
Okay. Because I was gonna ask, I was gonna see with basketball. I was gonna ask a question. So, um, we talked about a lot, but give 3 tips that someone, when they hear this episode, they can go do on their mental health. Specifically, a younger person, someone 25 and younger.
okay. So one thing you could start doing is start journaling. Journaling will always be the top first thing. Start journaling and start writing down your feelings. If not, if you can't journal or you don't feel like you want to journal, you know, like I said, write poems, write art, or you feel me? I mean, do some type of poetry or make music, even if it's you feel me.
Just we're gonna just leave it, we're gonna just leave it at right. Just right. Whatever comes to your mind, just right. My bad. But
Yeah,
just right. Don't
but
right.
but number two, meditate, 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 meditate. Meditation is really underrated. People don't do it as much, but when you meditate and you get in your thoughts and your mind, you can start to control your thoughts and control your mind on what your mind want to be set for that certain day. You know, you could either be sad or you could be happy, and you could go get it for that day. Be motivated, stay driven, never give up on your dreams, never let nobody belittle your dreams. Chase your dreams no matter what the cause is, no matter how silly it sounds to other people. Do you be yourself and always, always keep grinding. And number three is be more aware of yourself. Be more aware of what you put out, like what you speak. Power in the tongue is huge. So manifest what you want like 10 years from now when it comes to your mental health, your goals, where you want to be at, um, where you want to be at mentally, physically, what you want to achieve, what lessons or what do you want to give out to the world. Just be yourself. Always put your mental health first before anything, because like people say, health is wealth, and your mental is part of your health. So, and your brain is always being used in everything that you do. So, really take care of your mental health is very important, and start. And if you haven't taken your healing journey, I think you should. You should start getting on that self healing journey to start loving yourself more and not caring about what other people think of you, and just not letting people get to you in general, or you having good aspects on life and look at stuff from a more positive perspective from a negative perspective. So those are my 3 tips.
I love it. Meditation is very important. I don't meditate as much as I should, but I listen to meditation music when I go to sleep, and it helps. Cause like if I don't have that music, unless I'm just dead tired, just I can just lay there and go to sleep. But if my mind's just racing, I start listening to that music. I think about maybe specific thing, and I'm out. So that's definitely needed to do. Like I don't do it as much, but definitely meditate. So tell people how they can reach you on the internet, because Yeah, tell people how they can reach you, social
So
media wise and all that.
so my social media wise, man, y'all can always catch me on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All of that is my Instagram is Rashad C4L, and my YouTube is C4L Shad. On Facebook is Rashad Skinner. You know, catch me on all platforms. I've been making little funny videos and skits. I'm about to get back into all of it, and like I got some apparel coming soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. C4L apparel. C4L apparel. People, when I say C4L, people think I'm saying Crit for life, but C4L means courage for life when it comes to that. And I had came up with that because at first C4L was supposed to be a big group with me and my cousins and stuff. So that's when I had rebranded it when I had said earlier from RNS Kings and C4L Rashad has a message behind it. And my message is like I just want to show that people younger than me that you could be yourself and you don't gotta change for nobody and that like I just wanna say live your day live every day like it's your last. Like don't be afraid to take opportunities or be shy to take that leap and just go. Take that risk and just live life to the fullest. Like enjoy your life. Enjoy every little moment. And like you could do whatever you put your mind to. Like 2 years from now, I didn't know I was going to be in this predicament. Like I didn't know I was going to be talking to people like this. Like it's crazy. Like just stay consistent and always chase after your dreams, no matter what the cause is. Like never let nobody take your vision away from you at all. So
I
that's
love it. I love that. I was going because I usually ask people to give us like an ending, but that's we gonna end on that. I appreciate you for pulling up. I appreciate for you just like having awareness for yourself because at a young age and having the thoughts of having a stronger mental health is very important. You're gonna be able to help a lot of people. Make sure when y'all listen to this, go check out his YouTube, check out his social media. And I'm glad you did explain what that meant because some people, younger people, gonna take that. I thought you was part of a rap group. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm glad you explained that. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Because in 2 more years, you're gonna be somewhere else. So on that
Appreciate
note, keep being great.